Right, hello and welcome to all the listeners. Richard Gao here. So last night, at the end of the week, I went on this show. Right, everyone's doing shows on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Everyone's going live and trying to share the connection. One of the things that was said by the host, which I absolutely loved, was we need physical distancing, not social distancing, and that's what I love about all these live streams, all these shows that are going online, is everyone is still finding the need to socially interact. So which brings me to my point today, is probably like a couple of weeks late, but if it's something that's still going on in your head, maybe it's something to think about. The idea that it's okay to mourn this process. It's okay. It's okay to feel the feels that you're feeling about all this coronavirus, about all this lockdown, about your industry, about your work, about life that's changing all around you at such a rapid rate. Understanding and accepting the new norm is really challenging. That's one of the things that human beings struggle with the most. One of the things that causes the most stress inside a human being is change. And there's so much change that's going on around us every single day. We're waiting on tenterhooks to hear what our president says. We're reading and consuming all kinds of information and media from all over the place. It's a lot and it's overwhelming. And it's okay to mourn the process, whatever you're mourning, whether it's job losses. Most of my industry we were talking about last night has closed down for the foreseeable future, and that's really sad. So if you are in mourning, if you are trying to figure out what your next steps are, just remind yourself that whatever you're feeling is okay, first of all, and you're allowed to be happy during this time. You're allowed to find some happiness. You don't just have to invest in the mourning. Whatever it is that makes you happy, whether it's Netflix and chill, whether it's writing something down, whether it's just sitting in your garden, if you are lucky enough to have a garden, and just read a book. If you're not feeling particularly creative, but you just want to, sit and color in, and that genuinely makes you happy, then that's what you should do. Find those things that you can invest in, that you can be happy with and be happy to do. The happiness that you will generate inside you will lead you forward. It will lead you in the direction that you ultimately will go into. You'll find new solutions. You'll find new ways to take that next step. You'll find new ways to climb that mountain, to deal with all of the problems that you're facing every single day. Life is just a series of problems, and how we navigate that is how we solve the problems. And by doing that, the best shot that we have of solving all of these problems is by being happy within our own selves, finding that happiness, that calm, that energy to drive yourself forward. So it's okay to mourn during this period. I know that there's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of stress going on because things are changing at such a rapid rate, and most of us don't know when the next paycheck is going to come from. So we're all trying to make plans and we're trying to make provisions for the future. But take a step back, have a cup of tea, and remind yourself that it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling today. And on that, I hope you have a beautiful morning. And if it's evening, have a beautiful evening.